dude. Stay.
A real live monster. I told you.
Did you see that? He looked right at my studs and cooled out. This dude's into metal!
Jesus Christ. I've never seen... What is that from? I've never seen that.
It's Terror Vision.
Have I seen that? I don't think I have.
I've watched it with you.
Oh, fair enough. Hell yeah. Well, anyways.
I love that movie so much.
Welcome, everybody, to Punk Disputes and Hardcore Disagreements, episode 52, if I'm not mistaken. What is that, the bicentennial? Over bicentennial? Whatever. This is
Bicentennial's 200.
Oh, well. What's 50?
50.
50. Hell yeah. Anyways, this is a podcast where a group of three friends, usually including a guest, talk about, the vast world of punk music and releases from said world. My name is Keith. As always, we're joined with Aaron Porkchop Casey and the cutest guy in Denver's hot rod scene, Joey. And we're also joined with, God, I'm not doing the intros ever again. Aaron's so much better at this. And we're also joined with a fourth-time returning guest, Mr. Teddy Decay.
Fourth friend.
What's up, guys?
What is going on?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is your fourth one? That's crazy.
I think everybody's still tied now. Either that or you're beating the other two who had three.
No, he's in the lead. He's in the lead now. There's three of you.
Oh, shit. They're coming for you. At least Joe said so anyways last time.
And only one of us because it's a last-minute show.
That's true.
That's true with like all our repeat guests, though. Usually repeat guests are someone didn't show.
No offense.
Teddy, you got anything you want to say before we move on about yourself, what you're doing, anything like that?
Not really. Nothing a whole lot new. Alex is on hiatus right now because we don't have a drummer, and that's about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, if anybody in the Minneapolis area plays the drums and wants to play for a sick D-beat band, I always say Alex. It's Halix. What is it?
Long A. Alex.
Halix. Oh, like Alex.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, I'm fucking stupid.
It's true.
What else would we say? Oh, Vivus. We said that wrong, too. God damn it.
Yeah.
I was,
Well, anyway. Like every episode now, please check out Punk Dispute Records. We do have some cool things coming out very soon. The Look Back demo is in the mail, heading this way as we speak, so that should be out any minute, as well as some other things we have lined up. Please check it out. We still have a lot of cool stuff in stock. Punk Dispute Records at storeenvy.com. Also, if you're new to the show, this is your first time, I said it last episode, but some things came up. I feel like I need to reiterate it. We are not, the goal of this show is, we're not reviewers or critics. We're just, for people who want to talk to their friends about music they like. And there's no deeper, analytical meaning to anything we say than that. So, not all of us have the same, opinions and tastes. So it's really just a recorded conversation amongst friends about records.
Yeah, we're not critics per se. I mean, personally, I guess I critique a lot of things. But, we're just fans of music and certain shit I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like Blink-182 that much. Feeling This is a great song, though.
that much.
That one rips. You got me so hard right now. I'm feeling this.
I don't think that's what he says, dude.
Oh, well, missed opportunity.
But yeah, anyway, that's really it. Check out Punk Disputes Records. Like I said, we got some really cool stuff coming very, very soon. Always check out our Instagram at Punk Disputes Pod, and then you can always email us at punkdisputes@yahoo.com. So that's really kind of it.
Joey, you got anything? What's new?
Same old, same old. Yeah, go online and check everything out. Yeah, and the critiquing. Yeah, this whole podcast is just us. It's just, three assholes and a friend that is just talking, and hopefully it makes you laugh. But the chances of all of us liking any one release is so, limited. The fact I don't. It's like only a few times we all agreed on something. So don't let it make you feel bad if it's your band or you like the band.
Those episodes suck too. It's like boring.
It is a boring episode.
When we all like something.
Yeah, it's just great. That's all I can say. Okay.
Yeah, but you guys said it all. It's great.
They're nice for the fact that they go by quickly.
Sure.
Yeah.
But outside of that, yeah.
I will say. Oh wait, what?
No, it's just.
I was just gonna say, anybody who purchases anything off of our site or whatever, everything is very affordable. We try and keep it that way. $3 all the time plus shipping. What does that come out to usually? Under $8, right? Like usually, I feel like.
Yeah, it should be. We price intentionally to keep everything under $10 with shipping. So
then
and not just under $10, like $9.99, like $7.99.
Right. Yeah. And if anybody listening is in a band that wants something released, we are kind of. I wouldn't say we put out everything, but we do have to at least kind of like you guys. But yeah, if you're interested, shoot us a fucking email, send us some shit, we'll talk it over.
We got some, on lock in the future, and I'm looking forward to them.
Same. Lookout's hardcore as fuck. They rip. I don't remember where they're from. I think California, I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyways, so as as it goes on our show, we always let the guests go first. So we're gonna play whatever Mr. Decay has picked today, and let him talk about it a little bit. So if you guys are ready, are you guys ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
All right. Well, then here we fucking go. Teddy, you ready, right?
Ready.
All right.
Ready.
Hell yeah. Well, here we fucking go.
Damn
Fuck yeah.
Uh, fuck yeah. What was that, Teddy?
That was Dead Blood off of Open Eyes, Open Ears, Brains to Think, and Mouth to Speak by Bright Citizens from Germany. Released in 1985.
Nice.
On BYO Records.
Oh, really? No
German
shit.
band. Yeah, first German band to tour the U.S.
Damn.
German punk band.
I thought it was the Scorpions, I was going to say.
But yeah, I think I sent you guys the 1990 re-release that had some extra songs on it though too. So yeah, I was like really confused about that because there was a handful of songs on it that was released in 1996, and then found that there's a 90s releases of that as well.
Shit.
But it is technically a discography release by them.
So you know that's not allowed, right? You know that.
I did not.
I think you're the first person to break that. I've broken a couple rules. Like,
No,
he's not the
no,
first.
he's not.
No shit.
No.
There was a couple, including you.
Yeah. But either way,
But
we'll
anyway,
give it a pass.
I had a great time with it.
Oh, Joey's jumping in. Let's hear it, bro.
Go for it.
Do you know which songs were part of the re-release?
It was last handful. So it was like "Kiss Me Now," that Bob Dylan cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Those were great. Yeah, the "Kiss Me Now," that wasn't even my favorite song. There was like some ballady songs that were I thought I wouldn't like, but I dug them all the way through. Yeah. I vaguely know about this band. This is probably the most I've ever listened to them. They're good. It's like, yeah, you can't really tell that they're German, I don't think. Sounds like, an American band, or, it remind me of the band The Freeze a little bit, but like a little bit more, stuff with the guitar and like a lot of great drumming. A lot of like really fun stuff that I just wanted to like play along with. They did that Holocaust. I think I prefer the Crisis version for sure. But it's just still a fucking fun song to listen to.
They also originally did "Swastika Rats," if you know the Austrotten cover. That most people don't know that Austrotten song's a cover.
Yeah, I didn't know it. I didn't know it was a cover. I only got the Holocaust. I didn't even get the Bob Dylan one. Which one is the Bob Dylan one?
"Blowing in the Wind."
Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah.
It's a folk song anyways, but Bob Dylan did the most like renowned cover of that song.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
Yeah. Solid. Yeah, great, political, great lyrics. I'm gonna probably use that line of "no matter who you vote for, the government still wins." I think that's I'm just gonna say that forever now.
The politics side of them is kind of interesting too, because like a lot of the songs were like the anti-neo-Nazi shit of the '80s in Germany, but like East Germany was still a thing, so they have like a lot of like weird, like anti-USSR stuff too.
Nice. Yeah, this is pre-wall coming down, isn't it?
Yep.
When the wall come down?
91.
89.
That was 91.
Yeah.
I thought it was 89.
I gotta look
David
this
Hasselhoff
up.
was there. That's all I really know.
Wait, was he?
Yeah.
It's like a big MTV thing.
No, 89. You guys are right.
89, damn.
I was born. Right after I was born. No shit. Coincidence?
You did that.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, you're breaking walls down, Harper. Hell yeah.
Coincidence or consequence, dude. That's what I always say.
Yeah, it's great. It is definitely one of the longer releases we had, but Buck, like you were a last minute guest on this one, and I just wanted to listen to it more. Yeah, solid band. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Teddy.
Yeah, And it was a little different too than what I usually submit.
True.
A little more on the 80s hardcore side of things.
Definitely. That's pretty much all I have to say. I got 2 thumbs up. We're not critics though.
I want you to go, Aaron. I want to go last.
God damn it. I liked it a lot, actually, too. You could have told me they were from California. I would have believed you. But yeah, it was, I'd never heard of it before, so, it's like one of those, I don't know how big or influential they are. I don't think I've ever heard anybody even talk about them, so, it's always cool to find something from that era that's good and that you haven't heard of before. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Hold on a second.
Jesus.
Keith, go ahead and go. I'll jump back in.
Oh, perfect. Thank God. I've been fucking chomping at the bit over here. So funny thing is we have all heard a song from this band, which is hilarious. So that Fiends record I picked, the song I actually played for the episode was a fucking cover, which I'm an idiot. Didn't know that. It was a cover of this band. How does it go? The future is mine and yours. Future, mine and yours. And that's the song on this, which I did not know that. Yeah, I had never heard of this band before. Well, I mean, I guess I heard that cover, but that was all I knew. As soon as it came on, I was like, what the fuck? The guitar is amazing. Their guitar player fucking rips, dude. Like, really hard. I don't know, there's some weird shit going on.
The solos are one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah, and he, like, I don't know, he was, like, doing some, like, slight kind of tapping shit, but it wasn't, like, fucking Eddie Van Halen, like, being a dick. It was, like, very tasteful.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, Aaron might be able to agree with me or correct me on this. I feel like the guitar... and they have, like, 3 different sounds, which is, like, weird. They have, like, I don't know, like, more metal-y almost kind of guitar shit, like 80s, like, UK fucking heavy metal. And they have, like, the power ballads, which was, like, hilarious. And then they have, like, normal, I don't know, like, punky kind of hardcore songs. It reminded me a lot of Geesem, the guitar. Do you think that, Aaron? Do you see that?
No.
Well, maybe I just don't remember this band correctly.
Maybe in just pure tone, potentially, but not like in
Sure.
like riffing or sound or like riff. Like, no, I don't get that.
Fuck you guys then. I did not go into this with I was kind of like, God damn it, Teddy! Like, you picked a fucking no. I think this is the longest release anybody's ever picked.
Hold on.
Pretty confident. And I was like, 52 minutes. God fucking damn it. Like, that's going to suck. And then I start listening to it. And I was like, oh, no shit. Like, this rips. Okay. Like, how long can they keep this going? Every fucking song, I was just like, fuck yes. Like, this, I didn't feel like an hour whatsoever. This was their entire discography, by the way.
No, kind of.
Kind of.
It's like select songs off the different albums.
What? How many years did these span?
This was originally released in '85, so it's like 3 albums worth of music. 2 albums.
Oh, okay.
So,
because I mean, I kind of like heard a difference in like the the overall band, I guess, but not like too much like at all. Besides like them changing styles kind of frequently, like the power ballads and that kind of shit.
Well, Power Ballad stuff came out on the album a year after the original of this was released. So.
Oh, okay. What were you gonna say, Aaron?
So I ended up saying.
I thought I was gonna hate that stuff. Like when it first came on, I was like, "Oh my god, what are we doing?" But those ended up being like.
Yeah, they're up there.
I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but yeah, I ended up really liking those songs.
And they're a lot of these songs are very sing-alongy, which is like sick.
I would say honestly, and maybe this is because me and Keith were talking about this earlier today, but there's like a weird. It's not an apples to apples type comparison, but there's like a weird. It's almost like a similar vibe to the Adolescents to me in a weird way.
I didn't get that.
Not at all.
Well, I didn't get the Gizo.
Well, I got a very big street punk vibe from this. Very big.
I don't know. It was very ballady. Like, obviously there's like, the lighter songs, but I don't know. I've been listening to the Replacements a lot, and I fucking, it's very similar, like almost like cheesy love songs, kind of.
Sure. Yeah, they had some.
But
these guys, they did it right. Like I knew it was cheesy, but I liked it still. If that makes sense. Whatever the Kiss Me one or whatever, that was like, I was like, oh okay, this one rips. I was stoked when the Crisis cover came on, which is it's so funny. So like, I love the original song, right? And then the second time I heard it is Tragedy covered it. At a live show. Wink, wink. But I think Tragedy like covered this version of it because they like played at exactly the same pace and like did exactly the same thing. Because the original one's like way slower and like kind of just, I don't know, but
more scary.
Yeah, that one I love that song. So when that came on, I was like, oh fuck, like this rips. And like I never got sick of this throughout the whole hour. It surprised the fuck out of me. It did not feel like an hour.
I did, but sick is the wrong word. I was definitely ready for it to be over, but that's not because of like bad quality or anything. I think that's just
right. There was one song where I thought it was going to be the end, and there was like 3 more after that. It was one of the slower ones, and I was like, oh, this would be a perfect place to end it. And I don't remember what song it was.
Yeah, nothing on it was bad, but then again, Teddy, so this is like a compilation, right? It's the album plus a bunch of other stuff. So how long is the actual album?
I can look.
Yeah, let's
I mean, it. So like the original ends on the "What Are We Gonna Do Now?" So there's like 5 songs after that. Yeah.
See, I feel like I that would be perfect. Honestly, because what I was going to say before you said it was a compilation was, it's not that there's anything bad on it, but I don't feel like it needed to be as long as it was. But with it being a compilation or having extra songs, that would make sense.
Oh yeah, he's right. It does end on "What Are We Gonna Do Now?"
That's probably a perfect place to end it.
Makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah, if I were to get it, on a 12-inch, I would, I wouldn't mind those extra songs.
Sure. Same. Yeah,
I'd be listening to each side separately.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. That might be a double LP, man. An hour, like it was what, 52 minutes, I think exactly. Pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, I didn't get bored with it. And like I figured like, okay, these guys have to have a bad song on here. Like, but none of them were like, oh, I couldn't tell you what the worst song was. I couldn't tell you what the best song is, though, either, as a matter of fact, because they were just all really good. Oh, it's only, I mean, if you get the LP without the extra songs, $29.99 with shipping. I mean, that's including shipping. That's really not that bad nowadays. I would get that. I might get this. Oh, man, I was so stoked, too, because, like last episode, Joey had, what was that band called?
Siege, us, whatever it is.
Arsenio?
Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall.
Whatever the last band Joey brought, I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. This is right up my alley. That's exactly how I felt about this, so I'm so stoked, like, to have 2 episodes in a row. I'm like, oh my god, like, this fucking rips. I think it's the best thing you've ever brought in, Teddy. And yeah, I love this. I love the guitar. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been playing a lot of songs on Instagram on the guitar. I totally want to play one of their songs.
Do it.
And
yeah, I was. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's it. That's all I got. I love this. I probably will buy this. It's amazing.
I was pleasantly surprised because usually when you hear a band from this time period that you haven't heard before,
right?
Normally you go, "Oh, that's why I haven't heard of it before." You know what I mean? But this was actually really good. So,
hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, Teddy.
On BYO too, that's kind of interesting. We were just talking about that last season with Scott from the Potato Pirates.
Yep.
Good label.
Bring your books.
Bring your fucking books, dude. I can't really say I've listened to Youth Brigade, honestly. Is that bad?
I love Youth Brigades. I love both Youth Brigades.
Oh, there's two.
Oh, there's two, yeah. They're different.
It's like that Antidote band I was fucking telling you about, Aaron. There's fucking 10
Yeah,
different
there's
ones.
like 30.
There's like an anarcho one, then there's like a shitty drunk punk casualty style one, which is
There's like a hardcore one too. Ugh.
The hardcore one was on tour a couple of years ago, and their tour got canceled because they called a kid a racial slur in Milwaukee.
Oh, great.
Who did it?
What?
The hardcore Antidote.
Oh,
Not to be confused with
Like,
the anarcho one.
hilarious.
Jesus Christ.
What was the word?
Oh my God.
Joey's gonna. I never thought it'd be you that got us in trouble, Joey.
Yeah, all fingers are pointing to me, but Jesus. Well, hell yeah. Yeah, I love this. I don't know. I want to listen to more of it. I want to listen to it again. That's all I got.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to Geezem, dude.
Yeah. Guys.
We've never had that on the show, right? Like, that was just something you showed me personally, right, Aaron?
Yeah, because it bugged me that you weren't familiar with it.
I guess maybe I'm just thinking of, like, their quality of guitar playing, maybe, is what I was equating it to. I don't know.
That dude's fucking amazing at guitar. Like,
Yeah.
Well, both. I mean,
I don't
Randy
see that.
Decay is the only reason Gizem's good.
I mean,
It-
like way better than this band.
you think so?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, those fucking Maiden solos he pulls off all the time.
I mean, this guy was doing some tap and shit, but it was tasteful. He didn't
Not like
overdo
that.
it.
Nah.
Ah, man,
Stand out.
you know what this reminded me of a lot? Like, that's why I say street punk. It reminded me like a lot of the leads from like, I don't know, like Chaotic Alliance or like just like more like I guess I could say Crumb Bums too. Not as like rock and rolly, but like I don't know, just like the metally leads and like epicness of it reminded me a lot of street punk. The street punk I really enjoy the most, I guess. I don't know. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if that's all we got for the Upright Citizens, is that correct? Is that what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Good band. Good. And they're from Germany, you said?
Yeah, kind of like closer to the Netherlands border side of Germany.
God, that's my favorite part. Love it. Love it over there. Okay.
Who's next?
I think it's got to be Aaron. It's obviously not fucking me. We know that.
Jesus Christ.
If everybody's ready to go for what Aaron has picked, let's fucking get into it, right? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Here we go.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, that was Heritage by Jasmine from their split with Elements of Need from 1995. So I picked, it was a weird roundabout thing why I picked this, because I initially wanted to talk about Ivich. And I couldn't decide what release of theirs I wanted to pick, so I decided to pick the Jasmine split because I really like that split. And then I was like, oh, Jasmine's actually a way better band, and all anybody will talk about is Jasmine. So then I decided to switch the pick to this split. Both bands are somewhat similar in their like lifespan. I think both were formed in 93, 94. Both were broken up by 95, 96. Both have Jasmine has a demo, the split with Ivich, and this split, I think that's it. And then Elements of Need. They have a split with Frail, this split, and then like a demo or a self-titled 7-inch. I don't remember now. And yeah, it was just kind of one of those picks that we've done a few of these bands lately. I don't know if anybody pays attention to this podcast or not, but you know, I like bringing up some of these early 90s screamo bands that seem to kind of have fallen to the wayside nowadays with the kind of, I don't know, revival of this style that's been going on a little bit. But I think a lot of these foundational bands, well, we've said it on other episodes, have just kind of been forgotten, especially Jasmine. I feel like their influence is very understated nowadays. Like, I mean, I think this is 94, 95, like way ahead of its time in terms of the style. And then like you can hear a lot of, I think like if you go listen to bands like Funeral Diner or Yaphet Kotto, you can hear a lot of them in that. And in fact, the whole way I found out about Jasmine is because Yaphet Kotto did a cover of them. So yeah, that was really it. I don't know, I like Jasmine a lot. Elements of Need, I admittedly don't like as much. They're a good band. The split with Frail is good as well, but I think Frail outshines them on that split too. But I like them. They do that kind of like, they're kind of weird. You know, I appreciate that. Some of their choices are a little off the wall in terms of like riffs. You know, that first song on their side of the split, it sounds like if you were to like tune it to, you know, change it to a clean channel guitar, it'd almost be like in the 60s Batman show or something. Kind of oddball riff and stuff like that. But yeah, that's really the long and short of it. So
Nice. I want to go last on this one.
I can go. My fucking leg fell asleep. That was horrible. I heard my dog get into something and I just tried to get up, so I was about to fall over. So I have never surprisingly heard Jasmine, which I feel, I mean, I probably have from you, Aaron. Probably.
I mean, yeah, I had this 7-inch and the other split. I mean, I'm sure you've heard. Yeah, but
What's the other split?
Go on. Yeah. With Ivich.
What's it called?
Ivich. Ivich.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. This sounds.
Jasmine and Ivich are both French, by the way. I don't know how important that is, but I didn't mention that.
It's important to me. This, you said it's from, what, 94 or something, you said?
94, 95. Like I said, the band would have formed around 93. They were definitely broken up come 96. So.
This sounds so much of the time. I can't even, like, I think I've said it before, like, you could just tell 90s, like, precursor screamo, I guess, or, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. This is the embodiment of that. I like this a lot. Elements of Need, I want to like them. I really feel like this side was way better. Elements of Need was weirder. Like, their side had that weird, like, I don't know, like, creepy. What was that the intro to the second song? I don't remember.
Second song had
the second song had that, like, it sounded like clown nose squeaks.
Yeah. It was just, like, way, like, this is very, I don't want to say by the book, but I do at the same time, because this is what, at least in my mind, when I'm like, oh, like, you know, 90s, I call this screamo. This is screamo to me. Or like the precursor, like emo at its finest, I guess, or like, you know what I mean, harder emo. This is exactly what I wanted that to sound like. This is the embodiment of that. Like, when I think of 90s shit, this is what pops into my mind. I definitely like the Jasmine side better, for sure. I think their drums sound a little bit wet to me, if that makes sense, or like really loose, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I can't do it with my mouth, but like, but yeah, that's it. But I didn't, I don't feel like that bothered me at all, which a lot, like, what was that fucking band? What was the last band? Dead Radical? Like, that guy snare fucking bothered me. I mean, I feel the same way about, like, the drums in Cheap Sex, honestly, which is a weird comparison, but his drums, like, sound wet. Like, his bass drum, like, just, it's, I don't know how, I don't fucking play the drums. I don't know how to say it. It just sounds wet or loose. I think this guy's singing is amazing. Like, you can feel emotion, very much so. Then, like, it doesn't sound like I'm trying to sound like something, you know what I mean? I can genuinely, there we go, hear, like, feeling and emotion in this guy's vocals. I think the song structures are great. I would like to, what else do they have? Do they have more? Or is it just the other split?
The other split and the demo. That's it.
Jesus Christ. Is the demo long?
No.
Fuck. I would like to hear a lot. Like, I would listen to an album of this. Like, that would be great.
Yeah, but again, you say they're of the time. That's of the time. This Screamo bands didn't do full lengths back in 94.
Fair.
That didn't happen till 99, 2000.
Fair. I get what you're saying. That's true. This, yeah, maybe I would.
And also, I agree they're of the time, but like I said before, they do things like those softer passages, like that's Funeral Diner all day.
Sure.
Like, so there's things in there too. Like I was saying, like I feel like the influence of this band in particular is understated nowadays. Like, everyone's influenced by a band that was influenced by, and no one's connecting the dots anymore. And I'm sure someone is. I speak very generally, like I know what everybody's thinking, and I don't fucking talk to anybody nowadays. So maybe every 17-year-old kid in the world loves this band. I wouldn't fucking know, to be honest with you, but I highly doubt it.
I mean, I doubt it too, just because, I mean, me and you specifically are very into 90s or late 90s 2000s screamo. I feel like that's our jams. That's our fucking jams. I didn't know about this because I'm not the kind of guy to be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go back and fucking look at, you know, who inspired who and all this kind of shit. I don't know. That's just not.
See, I am. That's the thing.
I know you are that guy.
Yeah.
having said that, I can definitely see parallels of bands that I really, really like that probably listen to this band for sure and got inspiration from them. Obviously,
yeah, like I said, the first time I heard him was from a Yaphet Kotto cover. It was this song in particular.
Which album is that on?
I don't know. I downloaded it way back in the day, like a Soulseek download. It's not on an album that I know of, unless it's like a version of an album with extra tracks or something.
Sure, maybe like a. Okay, gotcha.
It's not on the 7-inch either.
Did they cover a song off of this release, or was it a different one?
They covered the song I played
for
the
shit.
intro.
Hell yeah.
They cover Heritage, yeah.
And I guess having said that, like, what is it? It's 2 songs, I think, per band, if I'm not mistaken.
Elements of Need has 3.
Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't like him as much. I don't know. I think 2 from each band would have been. I don't know. I just didn't like the other band as much. Like I said, they were weirder, more not like, I don't know, fucking just weirder. Like they had eerier sounding things that I was like, oh, I don't know, this is creeping me out.
Yeah, that's kind of what I appreciate about them. When we talked about Union of Uranus, if you remember, Mike was like, oh, this is from back when Screamo was kind of spooky. And they definitely have that kind of vibe to them, which I do think is, again, something maybe missing now when you hear a new band.
I don't think Jasmine has that spooky element. I think they have the pure emotional, like, fierceness of just what I want in Screamo.
Yeah, I mean, I know Joey's friend's not going to like him because there's no crust. But,
wait, which one?
What are you going to do? That's just a throwback.
Wait, which friend?
You don't remember that famous line? I don't trust a Screamo band that doesn't have any crust in it.
Oh, that must have been Austin. Yeah, it must have been. Crust in it. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he was talking about, like...
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think you know him too, Teddy, don't you? You know fucking from Victim of Fire?
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, we played with him a handful of times. Austin's decent, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I like Austin a lot.
Nice fella.
Son of a bitch, though.
You're talking about going down to Denver and have him record Alex.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Calm down, dude. We'll show you a good time. Joey's the blast.
Dickhead.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, I guess I don't really know what else to say. This is my jams. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the early 90s Screamo connoisseur that Aaron is. Like, he definitely has gone back and been like, oh, this, inspired this person, blah, 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 blah. I mean, having heard this, yeah, I would listen to this more. Jasmine is definitely way better, and Elements of Need was good. They weren't bad by any means. They were definitely weirder, which I do like that aspect, but I definitely got more of like an emotional response from the Jasmine side. So that's about it.
Hell yeah.
Elements of Need didn't grip me. And they, like, some of the riff stuff they did was kind of really annoying. Like I mentioned, like the one riff thing they did sound like clown nose squeaks.
I think that was one of the at the beginning of one of their songs, I think.
It was like the second song, like throughout the whole song. It was weird. What I was gonna say with that though, it's like the last time I was on, Aaron picked Mulder, and this is way more chaotic and much more what I think of when I think of like Screamo and shit.
Right. I could, yeah. You're so definitely into the crazier aspect more so than the pretty crying shit.
Drudgy shit. But I like the Jasmine side of this way more. And I know this is gonna piss off Aaron, but Keith, did you catch, like, sonically, music wise, they sound kind of like No Cash.
Wow.
Like the riffs and shit.
Whoa. Hold on. Now that you say that, I could see that. I think it's the high pitched vocals, and I think it's like the trebly guitar. But now that you say,
I'm not even talking about vocals.
Oh, you just mean musically?
Musically?
Sure.
Yeah, it sounds like No Cash.
I mean, yeah, even the song that Aaron played had like a nice punk beat to it at one point. Fuck, dude, that's kind of crazy. And maybe that's why I like No Cash a lot. Like, I love fucking No Cash. Me and Joey love No Cash, bro. Aaron, he's okay with them. I'll say because he's not here right now. He's okay. Maybe that's why he likes them a little bit. I don't know. It's weird it's weird to see the similarities in bands of such fucking different genres. Like, it's so fucking weird. There's a Leftover Crack song that's like, I don't know what it was on. It was one of their, like, it was off like the B-sides or something, and it sounds straight up like a fucking Screamo song, and I love it so much. But then you listen to fucking Rock the 40 Ounce, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's emo.
Emo as fuck, dude.
My mom would call it Screamo for sure.
What's your favorite Screamo band, Teddy, if you had to pick one?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't dove deep into that in a long time. I'd have to dive deep into that again. I haven't listened to a lot of that stuff in a long time.
What about you, Joey?
Maybe
say Yaphet Kodo.
It would definitely be on the more trust side of things, but Fall of the Froth's got a bunch of Screamo shit to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd like Orchid a lot, or Ampure.
I do like Orchid. I haven't listened to them in a minute, but.
What about you, Joey? What's your jams?
Page 99. I like Page 99.
Page 99 rips.
Just because we talked about it and I've just listened to it and I bought that record. Yaphet Kodo has been definitely on rotation a lot. But I don't know what my favorite is. It's a hard thing to say.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would say. Either Page 99 or I don't know. There's this band that I'm probably bringing later in the season called Rain. They're from Italy. That's probably up there as one of my favorites. Oh, Aaron's back. Hell yeah.
But what I miss?
We were just talking about. Oh, tell them what you said about the no cash thing, Teddy.
Jasmine musically sounds like No Cash. If you take the vocals out and just listen to the guitar stuff, it sounds very much like No Cash.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. One of the reasons I picked this, I don't know about No Cash, but one of the reasons I picked this too was because of the drumming.
Yeah, it's very punky.
Of the one song.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funky. I don't know if I would compare him to No Cash, but
Go give a listen. It's got the same kind of riffs, like at least the tone wise. Sonically, it sounds like No. The chord progression is shit too.
I'm not going to give you a hard no on that. I'm going to give you a skeptical no, and you'd have to play it.
I think I get where you're coming from though too. Like with their the clean parts, even the piano shit just is very. I don't know. That's very Screamo-y to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, Aaron, too, remember that Leftover Crack song that I was like, holy shit, this is probably the best Leftover Crack song I've ever heard, and we were like, this is almost
the one with the fucking player riffs?
No, the one that you were like, oh shit, you were like, this is Leftover Crack, and I was like, this is pretty much a Screamo song.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That shit ripped. It's called Look Who's Talking Now, I think, is what it's called.
I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
So. I mean, for three guys who shit their pants. Shout out to John Fahey. That was one of the best quotes we've ever had on this show. Anyways, yeah, you got anything else to say? You liked it though, Teddy, overall, right? Like,
so I like the Jasmine side. The other one that could take or leave.
Yeah, that's what I figured everyone's take would be, honestly. So that's why, I said, that's why I switched, because I actually wanted to talk about a different band, but the split, Jasmine even outshines them on the split they did with them. So I just figured I'd put this in there.
He liked it better than Moldar.
I'll put Jasmine on regular rotation, probably, for sure.
Sure.
Definitely. I think Elements of Need, I think it was great. I think it is just one of those, like Jasmine definitely just outshines it because it is so good. It is really good. It is in everyone's wheelhouse. It has, all that stuff you want from all that 90s shit, like we said, but it's like super like melancholic, hopeful, and like it's just undeniable. You're listening to it. It has the punk beat. It brings you right into it. The Jasmine shit was great. That's definitely my favorite thing of this season so far.
No shit.
I definitely think that, and it might be one of the best of this style that Aaron has brought. Because I don't even think you brought Kodo to the podcast. You brought it to the radio show. And so this is probably my favorite of that early 90s stuff.
A little bit of a side quest here, Joey, but have you listened to the Killer Was a Government Blankets yet, or are you still just on the second album?
I'm definitely I know the second album like really good now. I've listened to some of it when we were when I brought that album to the podcast, but actually I think I do. What's the one with when they're all standing, they're all silhouettes?
That's the one. That's the third one. That's the one I have. It's funny. We all have. Aaron has one. One. Joey has two, and I have three.
I have two and three now.
Oh no shit!
I have two. I have the first two.
Nice.
I don't know. It pains me that you champion that band and you have yet to listen to their best material, Joey.
I think I just need to get it on vinyl. Shout out Drop to Pop. I got both those. Actually, no, I got the third one from Drop to Pop, and I got the second one from Wax Tracks.
You can also at Drop to Pop pick up Punk Disputes Records releases at a low dollar price if you're in the Denver area. So
yeah, please do that because Greg's holding on to those things. People need to fucking get those. What the fuck? They go there for records, not CDs yet. He's got good CDs, guys. Come on.
Greg's an amazing man.
Greg is the best.
I love him.
If you haven't been to the Sidewalk show yet, you guys need to check those out.
I want to go.
I've been to 2 of the 3 so far.
What did you see? The great. Nervous?
I saw The Nervous, and then I saw fucking Primitive Man, which is great. I didn't think I'd see them, fucking outside of, anywhere. Like, I guess they played Bar a ton of times, but now the walls caved in on that, so now they have to play outside.
What a place. I think me and Aaron went there one time. We saw a show there, didn't we, Aaron, at Bar?
They had shows all the time, yeah.
I feel like we did.
Like a few.
Scary
anyways,
place.
Yeah.
I kissed a boy there.
Elements Need. I think everybody is, talking them down just because it's with Jasmine. Like, I think that it was still great. I like that, intro, instrumental. I thought it was weird. I thought they were doing a lot of cool stuff. Everything was coherent. There wasn't anything that was, there's no fucking crazy snare or anything. There's a lot of weird guitar stuff, which was awesome. Jasmine's just so undeniable. It was great.
I will agree with you, Joey, actually. I think we're all being a little bit too unfair to the other band.
See, Elements of Need, or like a couple of the other Elements of Need splits, like auto-played for this one, and I didn't know it changed, and it just sounded the same to me.
Yeah. I would say it's very, it didn't stand out. So, with all that early 90s stuff that we have shared on the show, I think Jasmine did. It's in a different tier of stuff, and I think it literally is just because it sounds hopeful. Like, you expect, the dread and stuff, and like the little kids screaming and stuff, but just something about it was like fully fledged. It had heart through and through. It was just a great band. It's just a fucking really great band.
But Elements of Need.
Yeah,
I guess
I will say.
Oh, go on.
I was just gonna say, like, Keith kind of hit the nail on the head a little bit too, or Keith and Joey. For me, Elements of Need, their self-titled 7-inch is really good. Their fatal flaw as a band is they did 2 splits of bands that are better than them, right? The Frail split, Frail is a better band. The Frail side is better, and then the same with this one. But if you were to not hear those splits and just go get that self-titled 7-inch, you would not be disappointed.
The fact that I know Frail and I don't know Jasmine is interesting because Frail's great, but the Jasmine, at least these 2 songs are fucking phenomenal.
I get what you're saying, Aaron. It's a shame that they were with better. It's like the Holics and Pac North split. Like, fuck, man.
Oh, God.
I get it, dude. I get it. It's a shame.
Halix.
Jesus
I think it's no. We said it's like Alex but with an H. Halix. Right? Am I right?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, and Puck Nor was just the better side, dude. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm such a piece of shit.
Promotion.
I'm such a piece of shit. I have never announced that.
Drop the pop.
We don't know who's in that band. I mean, they're just, you know. Get that at Drop the Pop, yes.
They still have those?
Yeah.
They have one. Greg, I think Greg bought
Greg
one.
bought one, yeah.
No.
So you like the
Just have
packaging
one.
so
It's funny
much.
because I'll be looking at shit there and I go, oh, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, it's just these assholes.
Dude, that's what you would think. Like, everybody's like, oh, cool packaging. I'll fucking...
Yeah.
For $3, like, fucking pick shit up, guys. What the fuck? Who cares?
Broke motherfuckers.
Anyways.
You get a free patch.
Yeah.
For real.
Technically, yes. Technically, yes.
Yes, technically, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be one of those episodes. Right, guys? Right, guys?
Check out
Right, guys? Right, guys?
check out Graveyard Shift screen printing for all your screen printing needs.
Spatula City.
I will say,
It turned out so sick.
like I'm not like, well, I am promoting Joe's Graveyard Shift shirt printing thing. I will say that I bought a shirt from him in 2006 or 7. Looks exactly the fucking same, and I've washed it, I don't know, hundreds of times. Like, it's so crazy. Like, it's so wild. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, yeah, I wash my fucking clothes, Joe. You don't wash your fucking clothes? Actually, I've seen you do laundry. You do it
Minus
weird.
15 punk points.
What's that?
Minus 15 punk points.
No, bullshit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I once took a road trip to California and didn't shower for like a month. That's up so many punk points. I smelled like shit, and I never smell. Anyways, Aaron, thank you for bringing this. You're the guy to go to for learning more about things that are not on my radar. I will say that.
Oh, yeah.
You do the deep dives. You do the digging.
Honestly, I've been I feel like I do better when I put no thought into my picks at all, because that's what I've been doing the past few seasons.
Okay.
Fuck you, Bobby Hill. You fucking.
I thought that was like the best sound clip to have. You know, I really like this band. It's amazing.
Okay.
Okay. That's my purse.
That'd be a good one too.
Don't know you.
Anyways, shit, is it my fucking turn?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Finally. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys some shit really quick. Hold on. Oh yeah. Goddamn right. All right.
Hell yeah.
So that that was the Dead Ones, and I'm gonna butcher the 7-inch name. Hold on.
Vanmakt.
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 Hell yeah.
Vanmakt.
Vanmakt.
I'm using the Google Translate.
Vanmakt.
Hopefully the audience can hear that. That is off the Vanmakt 7-inch. And that was on Gloom Records. I know that. Hold on, let me see what year this fucking shit came out. I fucking love this 7-inch. One of the best things I've ever gotten. So the reason I brought it's off. This is from 2002. They are from Sweden, also. And I don't know if this is true. I think I wrote about this in a zine once, like back in the day, didn't I, Aaron? Pretty sure.
Yeah.
And back then I discovered that one of the guy's moms was in ABBA, and I'm not confident that's true, but I'm going to go with it because that sounds badass. Gimme Gimme is a great song. Just saying. Dead Ones, Vanmakt. Anyways, this 7-inch I brought for... Actually, it's so funny that Teddy is on this episode. So, first off, I brought this because last episode, Aaron brought a dollar bin 7-inch, right? That was the Dead Radical one, I think.
I said I couldn't remember if it was or not, but I mean it was $3 at the max, so fucking whatever.
Let's go with the dollar bin one. This I definitely got in a dollar bin, like for sure. And I remember like looking at it and I was like, okay, the cover is like just their name, a skull, and some kind of gas mask. I'm like, okay, this could be crust band. This could be fucking so many things. And then I remember getting the record and it's like white. I was like, oh, that's fucking sick. White. Although like white records, you see every fucking little piece of fucking dust and dirt on them. But other than that, they look great. Good. And I remember putting this on and going, what the fuck? Like, I guess back then when I would have gotten this would have been 2006, 2007, somewhere in that era. This was not my specific wheelhouse, I would have said. I would have been into a lot of crust, like Tragedy from Ashes to Rise, and a lot of street punk still. Clit 45, A Global Threat. And I remember putting this on, and I was like, what the fuck? Every song on this, I think there's like, what, 6? Yep, 6. Every song is fucking catchy. I think the guy's vocals are out of control. It's a little obnoxious for some people, but I love it for this. Every song is like a hardcore, catchy punk, just straight fucking hardcore punk song, I think. There's no other way to describe it. There's breakdowns. I love the stops. If you heard the song we just played, I think that takes a lot. It doesn't take a lot, but like it does to remember where to stop and to do it at the appropriate time. Like that shit rips. That means like a tight band to me, I guess, in my head. Second reason I brought this is we've talked a lot about, specifically me, about the guitar and a lot of stuff that Joey's brought. Mainly Joey, it's mainly what you've brought. The clean guitar. I think this is the epitome of that. Like, this is the best version of that. It's not super distorted. It's mainly pretty fucking clean. A little fuzzy, I guess I would say. So I brought it for that because I think this is, in my head, the best version of that kind of shit. They have done it perfect. They're doing breakdowns. They're doing the stops. They're doing the catchy riffs. That solo in the song we played, amazing. A little rock and roll-y for Aaron's probably, but great. Third reason I brought this is I feel like it was the last episode you were on, Teddy, with Andy from Warplague. I think was that the last episode you were on? I think it was. Either way, that episode, Andy brought a band. Fuck, what was the band? Do you remember, Teddy?
Oh, it had with the guys from Mob 47 in it?
Yeah, and it was, I think they were from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I remember, like, specifically going, like, oh, this reminds me of the Dead Ones. Like sound. I don't know if it's just because... is this it? No, that was other Andy. Fuck, too many Andys have been on the show. God damn it. I don't remember exactly what
Only
he brought.
two.
Well, that's too many.
Desperate.
Don't say that.
What was it?
Desperate.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, whatever. That band reminded me so much of this. I don't remember what year that band came out, but I feel like it was close to this. I feel like it was 2000s.
No, I think that Desperate was like 2010 something.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Huh. But this reminded me so much of that, and I don't know if that's just like what Swedish people do. I don't fucking know. I've never been there. I hear good things. Better than Switzerland.
It is, like Swedish hardcore just has its own style. But like this album, I caught a lot like that 2000s hardcore vibe to it.
Right,
Like
right.
just hardcore played as fast as humanly possible.
But you could tell it's from Sweden, right? Like, you got that vibe, right?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck you,
It's
Joey.
got a very unique sound, but honestly, I didn't look into this. I thought they were from like New York or some shit. To be honest.
Oh, no shit. They sing in English from what I could tell from most of the songs. I think all the lyrics were in English, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Besides the name of the album, I guess, which means, by the way, impotence or powerless or impotency, by the way, in English. Anyways, to find this
They have a pill for that.
What's that?
They have a pill for that.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Not in Sweden.
And an energy drink.
I get it for free in Sweden.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, to find this in $1, like literally for $1, was one of the best finds I've ever had in my life. This band only did this 7-inch, another 7-inch apparently, which I have never heard. I kind of would be interested for that, and a 12-inch, which I don't think I have any more, but I definitely had at one point, and it's good. It's not as good as this. I think
it's okay.
This is one of the, definitely, like Aaron has talked about a lot, this is a 7-inch band. You don't need an LP of it. And to have a 7-inch of it, that's it. Like this, it makes the band so much better. Like just 6 songs, there we go. That's it. That's all you need to know about this band. Not to say the 12-inch is pretty good. I remember definitely having it at some point. It's similar sound, just a lot longer. I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's like 20 songs on there because all their songs are pretty short. I thought it was also funny that Aaron picked the longest song of the episode for once. That's pretty funny. It's usually me.
That's because I couldn't find the other one on YouTube I wanted. So
fair.
That was a better song.
That's all I have to say about the Dead Ones. Sweden. I think one of their moms is from ABBA, and that's crazy. Everybody should love ABBA. If you hate disco, ABBA rips. And they were genetically created to make music, from the Nazis. So it's one of the only good things to come from the Nazi fascist party right there is ABBA. So that's all I have to say about that.
Talk about it. I'm just trying to find the silver lining, bro.
You have to. You have to. I'm going to run to the restroom, so I want whoever next to talk about it for a good length because I'm not going to be able to interject because I'm going to go pee. Have at it.
I should probably go last because this is not new to me at all. So
this is not new to me as well. I should go next then, probably.
Yeah.
I'm going next so I can shit talk it while he's out of the room. Yeah, this is not a new band to me because Keith has made the correlations before and I do not see it. I have his release of this because he let me borrow it and listen to it. First time I listened to it, I didn't take it away anything from it. Not anything, but like I was like, oh yeah, Teddy got it. I was like, oh, this seems like a early 2000s band. Fine. I would say in this forced listening to, there's 2 songs that stand out, which is the song we played specifically because of the stops. I'm a sucker for the stops. And then the last song. I thought the last song was actually great. Definitely worth $1. As the weird little outro synth thing. I don't know if it's a guitar or a synth. I thought that was fun.
It's a theremin.
Is that theremin?
That,
I'll just say it.
That was the most standout thing of the whole album. Was that outro?
I love fastcore. Like I'm trying to start a fast project right now, but for some reason this album, that synthy outro is the biggest thing I've put out. There better be a theremin in your fucking fastcore band, though. The dude I'm talking to play guitar does have a theremin. Fucking A. I feel like if you have a theremin, you should just fucking.
What kind of fucking psychopath just has one of those laid around their fucking house?
First off, fuck you, Joey. By the way, I'm back from pissing. First off, I like this band so much that I have bought this record twice. I had 2 of them, and I gave you one. Oh, you have 2? That is not to borrow. That is yours.
Okay. I do like it.
There's 2 different versions, by the way. Oh yeah, I hear everything every time. Wait, what was the other thing that you said that was going to piss me off?
How many songs are on this one?
6.
6.
6. So I liked a third of this.
I think that's the one I played.
Like
I think.
Yeah, the one you played is what I said.
And it has a different vocalist for like the very beginning, which is weird.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, there's some weird stuff that it wasn't cohesive. That guitar solo in this song, I think, ruins the song for me a little bit. I think that was bad.
Hell no, dude. Ties it together.
I think this is bad. No,
a nice fucking bluesy.
Even during that, it's not even bluesy. Like, something about it is just like a beat off or something. I'm just like, what the hell is that?
Who plays guitar every day, Joey? It's fucking me, dude. It's bluesy.
Shit.
Yeah, come on.
Don't play the blues.
I love the blues. I'm a big fan of Smokey Johnson.
You just say anything. Stormy Joe. Yeah, just whatever.
I know. I was thinking of that Office episode. Smokey Robinson. I think. Wait, what?
What is his name in Office?
Wait, Teddy, what did you just fucking say?
I said Lepto O'Toole.
What the fuck
That's like Irish.
Big up blues names.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said Timmy.
Sneakers.
I thought you said Timmy O'Toole. I was like the kid that fell down the well.
Sneakers O'Toole.
And Smokey Robinson was the Office reference, Trail of My Tears. That's the one that Ryan was like, oh, he's dead. And it was a fake, and then he wouldn't go to the show because it was too much. Good show.
What is the security guard's blues on The Office?
Wait, what's his name?
I
think his name is Hank, by the way.
Yes, I think you're right. Hank Woods.
Hank Wood.
Thank God we don't do a blues podcast.
Yeah, I honestly don't know anything about blues. I will not lie. I like Oh Brother Where Art Thou. Is that blues?
No. Well,
that's George Clooney.
Hey, good movie though. Good movie.
It's a good song too. A great soundtrack, honestly.
And John Goodman, by the way. Just saying.
It is, and fucking a bunch of people.
I definitely gave you that record, right? You definitely have this record, right?
I have this.
Okay, then I gave that to you. It is not to borrow. I also gave you Nux Vomica.
I do have Nux Vomica.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Kakistocracy Split and the 7-inch. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, so like I was saying when I was shit talking to you when you're out of the room and not listening, these two songs are good. Or the song you played and the last song was really good, especially when it has that change towards the
What's
middle
the problem
end.
with the other ones? That is up your. That's everything you fucking bring is this fucking same clean guitar.
I don't know.
We're playing hardcore.
It's funny because I feel like this is more hardcore than the stuff you compare it to.
Oh, it definitely is, buddy.
Yeah, but I like the vocals sometimes throw me off, but I like when it's that kind of hardcore, almost like Skin, blah 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 blah. Like that's I can't think of a good band to reference, but yeah, I like that. It sounds a little weird because it sounds like it's like kind of in the other room. It sounded like it was recorded, on tape, not live. You just have that feeling, but it's fine. It's still good. I would definitely get it for $1, and I definitely cherish the release that I have because you gave it to me.
You don't even listen to it.
Oh my god, dude, that's.
I just want to say that Aaron made this guy like 57 tapes, and Joey still hasn't listened to any of them. By the way, I just want to say that.
Well,
I don't want to bring that up. You want to get me worked up.
Keith, tell the listeners why I haven't listened to the tape.
Because you don't know how to work a tape player.
No, it's because
I remember it switched to FM when we were trying it out, and you're like, it stopped working! And then I was like, you got to switch the fucking... Because it's a tape player / receiver, by the way, people. And yes. Joey just doesn't know how to work shit. I don't know.
No.
I don't know what to tell everybody.
It works. Something's off. It won't fucking work. Come over and try it again. You already been over, and we already did it, but we never
That was at your old house.
I thought it was because... my old house electricity was shitty, but we actually got updated electricity in a new place, and it's still not working.
Updated electricity, Joey?
Like you're Quentin Tarantino in an interview.
I don't know how that worked.
where's my computer?
The computer.
What are you doing?
We're a blues podcast now.
I'm gonna say it, by the way. Fuck Quentin Tarantino. Only good movies are Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction. That's it. That's all you need. You're done. Fuck that guy.
What the fuck are you talking? There's so many.
I agree with that statement. I agree with that.
Kill Bill is a complete ripoff of so many other movies.
Kill Bill, I think it's fine because it's great. People can like it.
What's the Killing Nazis movie? What's that one?
Inglourious
Bastards.
Remake.
Inglourious Bastards is great.
No, hey, listen.
Django is great.
I like Death Proof. I like Death Proof.
Death Proof is great.
We're going fucking off the rails here, but I do want to say there's a certain episode of Star Trek: The Original Series that Inglourious Bastards basically ripped off the entire final scene of. So I'm just throwing that out there.
They have flamethrowers.
That doesn't surprise me.
Eat a killer must die.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Right?
Inglourious Bastards. They have
same episode, right? She must die.
Edith Keeler? No, that's the Guardian of Forever.
Right. Oh shit. I'm not the biggest TOS fan. See, this is why we talk about Aaron. He likes the older shit. He goes back and does the research. I'm gonna say something because Teddy's on. There's Star Trek punks and there's Star Wars punks. There's people who want a fucking completely horrible dystopian future, and there's me and Aaron who want a utopia.
Motherfucker. Yeah, through militant rule.
Sorry, I like my space samurai.
Yeah, see, I don't think Star Wars is science fiction. It's Lord of the Rings just in space.
What do you think about the Lord of the Rings punks?
Fair.
I don't think of them.
Which is funny, Mr. fucking Black Metal over here. What every song's about fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I hold Lord of the Rings metal people in high regard, but not Lord of the Rings punks. See, there's a difference.
To be fair, Led Zeppelin songs are about Lord of the Rings too. So.
And fucking. Lord of the Rings and fucking, dude. That's what Led Zeppelin songs are about.
Shit,
That's my Saturday night.
We should be a Led Zeppelin podcast. Fuck it.
Led Zeppelin podcast.
In Through the Outdoors where Zepp sold out, bro.
All right, let's get back on. I got a meeting in the morning that I just found out I had. I didn't know I had. Let's get back on.
All right, Teddy, what's your take on the dead ones? Vanmakt.
I think I said everything I needed to say.
You said like 3 words. I heard you. I was taking a piss.
It reminds me a lot of early 2000s fastcore shit with a very distinct Swedish hardcore sound. It didn't wow me. Unfortunately, oddly enough, probably my least favorite of the episode.
Get the fuck out of here.
Interesting.
By the way, we haven't heard Joey's pick yet, everybody. Just saying.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Wow.
This is a great episode. No, this is a bad episode because everybody liked everything. Right, guys?
I enjoyed it. I'm glad you found it in a dollar bin because I get some great obscure shit in dollar bins. But I will probably re-listen to it and see what I feel later.
Fair enough.
That's all I gotta say on that.
All right, Aaron.
You know what? He can fucking say whatever he wanted as long as he ends it with that. It's
beautiful.
Well. You just threw a sling blade in there on you.
Hello, taters.
Man.
I like taters.
Crowded man.
So I like this 7-inch a lot. I actually am gonna take Keith's side of this divide. I think it's so a lot of those bands that we bring that come on here that are similar to this in tone and style, but I say it doesn't do it for me. They're lacking what this band has, which is the vocals and the tempo. The tempo, it's the same kind of riffs. It's really the same drum pattern. They just play it slightly faster, and the vocals are really pissed, and that sells it to me. Yeah, I don't know. I heard the 7-inch. Keith bought it. I went and bought a copy. So I mean, it's a 7-inch I own as well. I like it very much. I agree. The full length is not as the full length's dialed down a little bit. I think that's the difference. Like this 7-inch is super like fierce, and the full length's a little more in vein of the stuff everybody else seems to like that I don't. Where it's just kind of because they are those kinds of riffs. You know what I mean? It's just they're amped up a little bit. It is that drum pattern, but it's just a little bit busier.
Well, I mean, and it shows you how much we like the 7-inch that me and Aaron both were like, oh, we want the full length. Like, we want more, like, so much.
Yeah. I went out and bought the full length, and I was kind of disappointed with it. I think I lived with it for a while before I ended up, selling it. But I just never put it on. It was one of those things where it's like, if I'm going to listen to this band, I'm just going to put on this ripping little 7-inch. You know what I mean? I don't want to put it on. I don't see the point in putting on the 12-inch. That's just me. Fuck, maybe Teddy will hear the 12-inch go, this is the greatest thing that's ever fucking been.
That'd be so fucking funny. These guys are like, oh my god, the 12-inch is so much better.
Yeah, the 12-inch is just a little more subdued. And that's kind of, I think this illustrates that for me, because I'm usually at a loss for words to explain what's missing from a lot of these bands.
Career soldiers, dude, loss of words, hell yeah.
But I think this band kind of illustrates it a little bit, where it's just there's a certain, it's
got balls. It's got balls, dude.
I don't even know if it's that. Like it's the dude's fucking screaming, and the drummer and the guitar player picked up the pace a little bit. They're not blast beat fast. You know what I mean? But there was like there's a sense of urgency.
This is what I think of from hardcore, quote unquote, like. Not like, I don't know, what am I trying to say? Not like Left 4 Dead hardcore, but this is like traditional hardcore.
You're right. Yeah.
That sense of urgency is what sells it to me. And again, I mean, I would have been really young when I first heard this. I mean, 2002. I mean, what year would we have bought this? 2004.
I think.
You know what I mean?
I would have said I got it in 2006 or 2007 for sure. So 16, 17. You would have been 17, 18.
So, I mean, maybe if I heard it now today for the first time, I don't know. Maybe my opinion would be different. I don't know. But who's to say,
I will agree with you guys that, yeah, you didn't. I have the benefit of finding it in a dollar bin when I was 16 or 17. So maybe it is definitely hitting me harder for that aspect of it, for sure. Dude, Don Austin. Do you remember that 7-inch, Aaron?
Yeah, that's a great band.
It's on the same label. I just realized Gloom Records, Nine Shocks Terror.
Yeah.
Nine Shocks Terror.
Yeah, they put out that label put out a lot of good stuff.
No shit. But yeah, I will agree that this might be somewhat nostalgia, or the fact that like, oh, this was an amazing band I found for $1. Like, I get that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to extend an olive branch a little bit here. If you were to just ask me unprompted off the show, I'd go, that 7-inch rips, dude. That's a great little 7-inch. So.
Hell yeah. And it's on white vinyl.
Yeah.
Come on. I had 2 versions of this. That's how much I liked it. I gave Joey one of them. I don't remember which one I kept.
The white one?
They're both white, but there's like a... I'm trying to... Wait, where to go? There's a silk screen printed cover and a... Wait, which one?
Then there's a paper, yeah.
Right, yeah. Amazing.
I like how last episode we were talking shit about different variants and...
But this isn't like going over the top. Like, actually, I thought about this with Aaron's sound clip. Like, oh my god, he's got studs. So I was like, oh, Casualty's fucking record. Oh shit.
Studs, dude.
Oh shit. Well, and I will. I'm gonna shout out to Joe Latchett from Graveyard Shift Printing. He was like, yeah, they have the fucking leopard printed studded version of the Casualties record, which I really don't think they actually have. But like, that's the kind of shit that we're getting nowadays. Oh, this one.
If you buy the Die Hard box set version, it comes with fingerless leather gloves, dude.
Maybe that's what he said. I think that might have been what he said.
And a coffee mug. You know what I mean?
Die Hard's is a great fucking record, though. I will fucking say that. Die Hard's rips. That was the first Casualties record I listened to straight through. Amazing. Get Off My Back, get fucked, dude. I think that has some good songs on it. Fuck.
I'll have to take your word for it.
I'm gonna bring it.
Oh god.
As much as I talk shit about the Casualties, like, I do genuinely why can I not say genuinely love that band. I think they're cheeseball. I think they've sold out for sure. But big part of my childhood. I think the Unseen sold out, and I like them way more. Like, get fucked.
All good.
You already
They bought
bought
in.
sit through a fucking ska record, dude. Now you're gonna.
Oh,
Are you gonna casualties?
oh, dude, Victims is on there. We are all victims. We're all victims. That's a good one. Oh my god, and it has Made in NYC on there too, Aaron. That's the last song. Your fuck Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I literally told you. I said this is one of the worst songs I have ever heard in my life. Like, why would you?
I think you would like certain songs that like Get Off My Back is like really like pretty raw and like really good.
He would not like that. No, it's so.
You don't
He's
think?
not gonna like that.
You don't think?
No way.
Fuck.
No, that's so. It's great. I love that song. Yeah, being fucking 14 years old, listening to that song, it was the best.
Hell yeah,
But Aaron
brother.
is not 14.
Yeah, I think there's certain things that too that like we were just saying with this record, it's like time and place, how old you were. Like you were saying, Keith, it's part of your childhood. Like if you never heard it and you heard it today for the first time, you know what I mean?
I don't know. That's like the same thing with like newer AFI. Like I have fallen like Joey actually put it the best. There's AFI you haven't heard that you're gonna love, or you said something like that. Like you're gonna love AFI that you haven't heard, or some shit. And I'm like, oh,
Stuff that you refuse to listen to. That's probably one of your favorites.
and I'm like, oh shit. Like I listened to that the COVID era album. At least one song on there. I'm like, holy shit, that song fucking rips.
Yeah, but that doesn't apply to me.
It could. It could.
It will.
I want to go out and say that Aaron has like like he'll love fucking like Career Soldiers. Oh, that's like one of the super fucking chanty sing along shit. Then like you hate the
Yeah, but
Casualties.
again, it's the same difference between that with this band we were literally just talking about. The Career Soldiers, they amp up. There's an urgency there. There's the vocalist is way screamier, and the tempo is picked up somewhat. The drummer's a little more busy. Like it's just that extra little push.
That's why some
sonically.
Casualty songs I'm like, oh, you would love. Like you'd be like, oh fuck.
I don't think Aaron would ever like. Maybe if you told him it was a different band.
That's true. I mean, I definitely would have an unfair bias.
Fair.
But see, you say like I went to a Casualty show with you when we left before they played.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
We went for the openers. So like
Crumb Bombs. Which I will say, I love that guy. I think he's a great vocalist in Crumb Bombs, in Starving Wolves, not in the Casualties.
This is different.
Sorry, bro.
It just makes me think of
I feel like
what's gone.
some of this conversation should be saved for when you actually torture me with a Casualties album.
That'd be so funny, dude.
Yeah.
On the front line,
Do it.
the Spanish version.
I can see it now. Like I gotta get off this episode. I gotta go put on Dismember Records, guys. I can't.
What the fuck is Dismember?
Ain't the Casualties.
Anyways, before,
The dead ones though, rip.
yeah, dead ones rip. Before we get into Joey's pick, I just want to know, Aaron, what would be your all-time favorite street punk band that you have heard? That you're like, okay, like, and I'm not talking like every album rips. I'm talking about like what you would be like, oh, okay, like I want to buy that. Because I remember we talked about the Unseen. You were like, oh, I would buy that album.
What your
Yeah, I mean, it'd be
says,
one of the ones I have bought. What the fuck will change? Probably it.
No shit, Global Threat, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably
that's
it.
a fine answer. Yeah,
That's a fine answer.
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah, it would be one of the 15, maybe not even 15. I don't know, 10 street punk. Well, probably not even 10, honestly. It'd be one of the ones I own because those are one of the ones that I heard and I went out and bought. You know what I mean?
No shit. I'm gonna get you into the Virus next.
You've tried on this show.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't bring a Virus record, have I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
No.
Wait,
I brought Cheap Sex.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of because
Yeah,
it's the
it
same
was.
fucking guy.
Yeah,
Same singer
but
or
the funny
something.
thing is about the Virus is I like the other guy way more.
Paul is way a better vocalist.
Yeah, better
They're
songs.
both great.
No, and I love the first album. I'll say it. Still Fighting for a Future. Get fucked, dude. Amazing. Today's Rebellion is Tomorrow's Freedom, Aaron. What the fuck? Amazing. But the other guy's way better. Anyways.
I'm not analyzing. I'm not judging the space. Look, I've said it so many times before. Great messaging. Doesn't mean I want to hear the song.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah. All right, the reason we're all here, let's get into it.
Joey always goes last. I feel so bad. All right, let's see what Joey has brought for us today. Wait, I did down. Okay, yeah, wait, I didn't forget you, buddy. Don't worry. Here we go.
Very cartoony. It's fun. A band's called Edgar Suit, which I think is a fucking.
I just got it. Men in Black.
Just got it. I'll explain. Yeah, Men in Black, which is great. Which is so this band has I think 2 releases. One came out like a while ago. This one came out a few years ago. This is a band that I saw the name. And I've listened to it before, and I just went, this sucks, and I just skipped it, plenty of times. So I was like, this sucks, whatever. I revisited it in the last year or two. I think it is fun. I'm pretty sure at least 2 to 3 of you guys will hate it, maybe, hopefully. But it's just so catchy. It's fun. They're just some like French nerds that rock. I think it came out like just COVID era, and I just feel like this is super underrated just for whatever it is. Like not, for every punk, but it's very fun. It's very, cartoon. Like you could put this song on the new Looney Tunes movie, whatever. I think it's fun. There's I think the first 3 songs are really good. There's parts of it, I think in the beginning, maybe his voice or something, it might throw you off. But there's always a part that it'll get to, and you're like, okay, this drops. It's fun. It's a good time, which I know you guys hate having. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's vastly underrated. I feel like it only has like a few like maybe a couple thousand views or whatever.
Don't ever bring up views on this fucking podcast ever again, Joey.
I think it's fun. Well, like even like the songs themselves of it. Like this song is on YouTube. It has fucking like 40 views. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, this is one of those ones I just kind of threw on for the podcast picks a little early before we started the season. And I like it even more listening to it the past few weeks. I'm going to stand by it. I don't even think it's on a label. I don't think this guy's done anything. I have no idea. I don't know almost anything about this band, except they're from France. The name is great. Men in Black, Edgar suit. He's wearing some kind of
Edgar suit.
like an Edgar suit.
Vincent D'Onofrio,
that
Kingpin,
lady's-
dude. When I was a boy. Same dude, bro. He's the Kingpin in Marvel. That's so fucking amazing.
He's the guy that fucking shoots himself in
Yeah.
fucking
Full Metal Jacket. Yep.
Which blew me away. That movie traumatized
Literally.
me.
Private Pile.
Dude, what's his
yeah,
real
that
name?
makes
Because they keep calling him Gomer Pyle. What's his fucking real name? It's Leonard. I know that's his first name. I don't remember his last name.
I forget. I haven't watched that in a minute. That is probably the best war movie.
No,
In my
no,
opinion.
that's wrong. That's wrong. Sorry.
Why?
It's Platoon.
That's the best because it's Platoon's like that. It's okay. But, like,
Platoon?
Yep.
what the fuck?
Sorry.
What?
That's a funny pick.
You're both
Full Metal Jacket's the best because it's like anti-war. That makes me.
The clear answer is Apocalypse Now.
That's my second
Yeah.
favorite. Second favorite.
No, I don't. It's great. I don't even think it's top 3. But anyways, more about the band.
I want to go first on this one whenever you're done, by the way. I haven't gone first yet, I don't think.
I want to go first.
No,
That's
no.
all I got. I want Keith to go first because he was just shaking his head the whole time.
Are you done?
Are you fucking done?
Not yet. I haven't even begun, buddy. First off, this is on
Alright, go for it.
5 fucking labels.
Is it? Oh shit! I don't know.
It's on a lot. Edgar Soup. I don't even think I cared enough to acknowledge the name when I first listened to this. I've only listened to it once. I listened to it right before the episode. Very fresh.
See, I hated it. I hated it when I first listened to it.
I love the name. I think that is genius. Men in Black, Vincent D'Onofrio. Come on. The actress who plays his wife too is like in a bunch of stuff, and she's like amazing.
So funny.
I don't know her name. Sorry, lady. Hope you're listening.
She's right.
Joey, like, I want to say that the last episode, I was like, oh, fuck yes, dude. Joey brought my favorite pick of the episode. Favorite fucking
Yeah,
pick. And
I foreshadowed this episode.
you turn around and
in
do
the
this
last episode.
shit?
I'm like, just you fucking wait.
Yeah, you turn around and you do this to me? This is
Love it.
classic.
Better listen to it.
Very classic Joey pick. It looks like this guy
This is almost too much. Like this is you know, new wave post punk. It's hardly like I felt bad bringing it to the podcast, but this is punk rock. Fuck you guys.
I've been way over what is punk
It is
and
very much the
wait, go on.
it's the indie side of power pop.
Sure.
It's
Oh, God,
very
I hate that
It
fucking
sounds like
shit.
the fucking Wombats or some shit, like something super indie.
Oh, this is just power fucking pop, dude. What was I talking to you about that like last week, Aaron? About a certain friend of mine who was like, oh, I'm just really into fucking power glam now, you know? And I'm like, God fucking damn, what the fuck? What, the New York Dolls? Like, that's the only... Anyways, this... I'm way... By the way, with the show, I'm way over deciding what's punk and what's not punk. I don't give a shit anymore. This...
We're not critics.
is at
Not
least
even punk.
in the realm, I guess you could say. I would say post-punky pop punk, I guess, if I had to put it into something. Horrible. This is not the best song wasn't even the one you played. Which one? The best.
It's just the shortest one.
Hold on, which one did you? The best song was, I think, the second.
Where's the fun? Yeah.
No, Modified Nestor.
Yeah.
That
That
one
one has some good parts.
That one was like out of everything, that was really good, and Bubble Sky was pretty good. Which is a
Interesting.
cover apparently. Yep, that was a cover. This is, if I was on a lot of drugs or if I was really drunk, I could see being like, oh, this is the theme for the night. You know, we're at a bar. And by the way, motherfucker, you said, oh, these guys don't like fun. Joe, you have been the first-hand experience to me having way too much fun, by the way.
And I would say you are very fun.
More so, maybe more so than Aaron. And Aaron seen me have some crazy fun. I crashed a car into a house one time on purpose. That was not for fun, though.
You weren't having fun.
I was not having any fun, dude. I almost stabbed this cop one time with a knife. That was pretty fun.
This was a knife.
Fuck the pigs. We sold his BMW that night. That was crazy. Anyways.
Don't talk about that shit publicly. is wrong with you?
There's one of those things.
I wasn't there.
What do they say about time? It's there's like a legal thing.
Statute of
Statute of
limitations.
I didn't drive the BMW. I just got in the back.
I didn't drive it either. Oh my god, that was the same night I went to and broke into a house by accident.
Don't say anything.
Anyways,
get off this subject right now. I have children.
Edgar Shoot. Love the name. I think this is so fucking generic and just like fucking. I've heard this so many times and it's not my jams. A couple of songs I was like, okay, like Modified Nestor and Bubble Skies, which is a cover. I was like, okay, those are okay. It's fucking. It sounds like so much other shit. It's bland. It's fucking him trying to be hip, I feel like. And the bass in this song specifically, like, oh, that sounds like trash. I'm guessing that was a bass. I don't know. That sounded like, with the stops and it went. I'm surprised.
I think the bass is great.
I imagine this was
only 3 people.
One guy. And it's so fucked up because, like, you have brought in one guy's stuff that I'm like, oh, like Meryl Streep. That shit fucking rips so hard. I love that guy.
And I think this is in a similar vein too, because a lot of it is like the lyrics are, Morrissey. This song, the song I played is like, I'm tired of this fucking world. I don't want to live anymore. I want to fucking, make a doomsday device and kill everybody. But it's fun.
I love the Smiths. I fucking hate Morrissey. He's a fucking bitch. Fuck that guy. I feel the same way about. No, if this guy was in a better band, maybe I'd have more respect for it. But this is fucking one of the worst things you've ever brought, dude. This is like so bad. I love the name though. That makes me so happy. I didn't realize that until you said it, and I was like, oh yeah, Men in Black, dude. It was like he was wearing an Edgar suit.
Yeah.
That's all I got about this band. Horrible. I'm so disappointed that you went from that fucking really cool Siege in Spanish band to fucking this. But that's I want to say everybody out there for the show, like, this is just people's taste. Like, I could love something Joey brings, then I could fucking absolutely hate it, and I thought this was boring and fucking like artsy to the point of like, oh, I'm trying to be artsy and this is stupid. And yeah, that's all I got. Sorry, Joey.
It's great. All right, who's next?
Go, Teddy.
Better love than lost and never loved at all. Try it sometime.
It's a good movie.
Great movie.
First movie I ever saw in the theater.
I usually love stuff like this. I felt like this leaned way too heavy into the indie side of things.
Definitely.
Like they were, or like that they were trying to be the Hives, not well.
I think it's definitely more bland than the Hives. I'm wearing a Hive shirt right now. I love the Hives. The Hives
is funny because I thought about it while I was listening to them. Like, yeah. Like, it is very much bland Hive. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Definitely. It is, yeah. It's super indie.
But the song you played, the Doomsday Device, was probably my favorite song of the whole episode, like, out of all four.
Yeah.
Like, I played that on repeat.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, once it gets to that fucking chorus, I'm just like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah, it's just catchy, it's fun, but, like, a band as a whole, it was just, like, didn't get there. Like,
what do you think of the first couple songs? Are you more at the tail end of the release or the beginning?
I think Doomsday Device and the Nestor one was the two that, like, really stood out. And then I think give or take the rest.
The first three songs are great. The other ones are pretty great too, but like, I think they're more palatable for everybody.
Yeah, I did like that fun kind of shit sometimes, but like it also felt like very safe compared to a lot of the other bands, the like genre, like subgenre. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Oh yeah.
Like they made it very accessible instead of like some of the just crazy shit you hear for like fun, like kind of like dirty or obscene like other bands, the lyrics that other bands of the genre do.
Teddy, god damn it! I told you not to drink a bunch before this episode. This is obviously the alcohol talking. There's no way this is your favorite song of the episode. There's no fucking way.
Guaranteed.
Wait, I thought you just said that Aaron's
That's the one I
fucking shit
listened to the
was.
most.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay. God damn it.
I'm glad somebody likes it.
You know,
But that's all I gotta say.
I talk a lot of shit about.
That's what I gotta say on that.
I'm gonna say sorry to you, Aaron, because I talk a lot of shit. Maybe like, oh, Aaron doesn't like anything. Aaron has opinions about fucking everything, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm really judgmental about what people like too.
Yeah, you are.
So sorry, Aaron. We are two peas in a pod, buddy.
I've been waiting for him to say that for fucking 20 years now.
Fucking A.
Fucking A. Damn, it has been that long.
Clip
Fucking
it,
A,
clip it.
Jesus.
So
You loved it.
no, well, okay, so I hated it the first time I heard it. It's another one of those bands, man, where it's like it should be on a fucking. I've said this about other bands, but like it sounds like a fucking cruise ship commercial. Especially that fucking first song. Like there's kids going down water slides, and there's fucking. It's not for me. I don't get it. Now, what I will say, is the second time I listened to it, I hated the first 3 songs. The last 3 songs, I wouldn't call them good by any means. So don't think I'm praising it. But the last 3 songs, I was like, I guess I can kind of see something, maybe. Like, the last 3 songs are, like, a little darker, maybe a little more moody. I kept trying to look up the lyrics for, what's the song? You guys have named it, like, 3 times. The Nestor song?
Modified Nestor.
Yeah, because he says something about a positronic brain, so I was curious if that's a Star Trek reference, but I couldn't find him.
Next Generation Data. He has a positronic matrix brain.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
But no, I mean, I didn't like it. Like I said, if it had just been the last 3 songs, I might have been like,
same.
It's not my thing, but it's okay. But as a whole, like, not, dude, the first song alone.
That's what turned me off the most.
Yeah, the first song taking this, like, judging this as a release as a whole, the first song irritates me so much that it removes any positive anything from anything that happens later. I can't stand that. We want to sound like we're basing our whole sound around Lust for Life.
I don't know what that is.
Iggy Pop?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny that you said that, because I was like, car commercials. I was like, oh shit, Lust for Life was in a car commercial, and I was like, that's one of the good ones.
Lust for Life was in a Carnival Cruise commercial too when I was a kid. So like, I think that's why these bands make me think of cruise ship commercials every time I hear one. I go,
Lust for Life just makes me think of Train Spotting.
I want to defend Aaron again, by the way. You're welcome, buddy.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
It's not like Aaron isn't into shit that sounds like this. I will say that right now. Because you're an Iggy Pop fan. You're a fucking... I'm trying to think of what else would be in this vein.
You say what you're going to say, because I something else is
I don't. I know that it's not that you're... Like with ska, I understand you're not a fan of the genre as a whole. Like, you don't like anything that sounds like that. But like this... When it's done right, you're a fan of it. And I think that's a lot of the stuff that Joey brings. Like the dark wave, post-punk fucking kind of shit. Indie even to that.
Yeah. But I think the problem, it's the same issue I have with punk and metal mixing. I think a lot of times, because a lot of the stuff, especially nowadays, leaning that way is still trying to keep one foot in punk. Like they're not going full on... just full-on gothy fucking, you know what I mean, Clan of Zymox level shit, right? They're still trying to keep some sort of... I just... when it's intentional. If it's a genuine... Like, my influence... Like, we're 4 different people, 4 different influences, and it just comes out a certain way, like, that's fine. But when it feels like someone's intentionally trying to, like, quilt, I'm going to take this from this genre and this from that genre. Rarely do I feel like it ever works out well.
I get what you're saying. I do like, some of the best this kind of style, or like any more pop leaning stuff. It is great when it's like, you know, a motley crew of people doing it.
Aaron loves Motley Crue, by the way. I will say that.
I like the first 2 records a lot. Yeah, I do. Smokes anything Metallica ever did. I'll die on that hill.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Shout at the Devil is a better album than anything Metallica has even come fucking close to, Joey.
It's not true.
No comment.
It's 100% true.
You know, people call me not a Metallica fan, and I am, dude. I am. I even appreciate Saint Anger.
Not.
That song fucking rips. Frantic, tick, 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 tock. Get fucked.
Dude. Fuck Metallica. Jesus Christ.
Fucking stock.
It just sounds fucking stock, man.
So everybody loved it. Hell yeah.
I mean, like I said, they started to kind of win me over towards the end, but it was too little too late.
Yeah, but one of those is a cover, too, so, like, does that even count?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I
didn't either, but to be fair.
But.
Fuck yeah.
Hi, Teddy's girlfriend.
What'd you think, Teddy's girlfriend?
What'd she think?
I don't want to live. I don't want to live. I don't want to live.
I will say this. When I heard it, I went, "Oh yeah, Joey likes this, of course."
Oh yeah.
So,
and it's both of you two, because I mean, Teddy, I've gotten your music taste a little bit. You know, we've been on 4 episodes, so I've got a good vibe. I think the one you picked today was kind of out of left field for me from you, so that was kind of cool. Which, you know, I don't know. But Joey, I've got a good vibe for, and it's fucked up because Joey likes really good shit, and then really fucking bad shit. Then Aaron, same like, not. I'm trying to think of bad shit that I really hate that you like.
Yeah, but you do understand that I can level that same criticism at you.
Well,
anybody.
Well, yeah, but like I think the fact that you just said when you mix metal and punk, but like you're a big like crust fan, like of neo crust, quote unquote.
Yeah, but see, there's a difference there. I don't think like the bands I like. I don't think they're trying like, oh, we need to sound a little bit metal and we need to sound a little bit punk. I think that's just how their influences of the different members when they come together. Like that's just how it turns out sounding.
There's a fine line between like we're making it corny and like actually like old school like metal punk stuff, like Toxic Holocaust or something like.
Yeah. Toxic Holocaust is cheesy as fuck to me. That's a good example. Yeah, I hate that shit.
That's where you're wrong, but okay.
He hates Municipal Waste.
Dude, I remember when that first album came out and everybody was fucking glazing it so hard. I was just like, why? So this guy listened to Sodom one time.
It's very genre specific, like that shit.
Yeah, I guess a good way to put it. Unique. I'll use myself as an example, and this isn't. I'm not trying to talk about quality of music or promote my own whatever, but I was in a band that was a metal band, and then we got a drummer who was not a metal drummer. He was a punk drummer, and it changed the band entirely into a different genre. But it wasn't intentional. We weren't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like an intentional, we want to be half metal, half punk thing. It was just, that's how it came together based upon the people that were involved. It was a natural, organic development as opposed to a band. And that's how I would say, you could say Tragedy has metalish parts to it, or even Amoebics has metalish parts to it, if you go all the way back to the beginnings of Crust, right? But I don't think they were going, we need to have this part be real metal-y, and then we're going to put this punk part in it, and you know what I mean? And when bands do that, it's usually not good.
That's exactly what I'm saying too. Like when it's too forced is when it sounds corny.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about this band, and I guess I can definitely agree with what Aaron's saying, because one of the members of the band he's talking about was the drummer in my fucking street punk band, which became way more crusty and more melodic and more not sing-songy after he joined, because he had a metal background rather than a punk background.
Yeah, and you guys didn't get together and go, okay, we're going to take these parts from metal and these parts from punk. It was just everyone was coming in with whatever influence they had.
I really hope that bands don't do that. Because I mean, like...
I think a lot of bands do that, especially nowadays.
I think, like...
You can tell when they do, though. You can tell when bands do that because it's so... It doesn't melt. It doesn't match.
Especially right now.
It's not a natural thing.
There's a lot of that in metal right now, of a lot of punk kids coming over into metal and trying to start metal bands, but they're very punk coded, and it's like 99% of it is trash, and like nothing against those people personally, like, you know what I mean, but it just doesn't work.
See, I feel the opposite in that sense. I feel like if a punk kid is going over to metal, they have a more selective like catalog of the metal bands they listen to, so they very much so they try to emulate. Yes,
I agree with Teddy completely.
No, when the punk kids come to metal, they only know the big mandatory bands. They're not as well versed, and so it just comes off as generic.
I don't know. I think I agree with Teddy. Like, I think coming from a punk background, you're more open-minded specifically to different things. If you're coming from a metal background, and I think you could attest this, I only like real shit, I only like this, blah, 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 blah. But if you're coming from, like, a punk thing, you're like, oh, like, I like anarcho, I like screamo, I like metal, I like fucking crust. Like, there's way more open-mindedness in the shit you listen to. What's my favorite metal band? I really like Destruction. That's my favorite thrash band.
I agree with what you're saying in terms of maybe taste.
Sure.
I'm saying is like they do bring those influence. Like, there are so many good metal bands right now that are done by a bunch of punks playing metal, basically. And they're emulating a lot of like the main ones. Like, they're like, oh, we want to sound like Sonic, or we want to sound like Venom and stuff. But then they bring in that influence or like some weird stuff, and it makes it unique instead of just being another fucking cookie cutter Venom worship, you know. And maybe that's not like that's what I see anyways. A lot of for the metal stuff that I'm into.
Maybe there's an example you're aware of I'm unaware of, but also I would counter that by saying Dark Throne has a career to this day undeservingly because of punk kids.
No, exactly.
I don't like Dark Throne though.
That whole thing too.
I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying there's a lot of bullshit that gets propped up from people coming in from outside.
Yes, but that's not exactly
Celtic Frost.
Making, but I do agree.
Celtic Frost doesn't exist anymore.
Anyway.
But yes.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyhow.
I think the takeaway.
We went off rails a lot this episode.
I think this band, Edgar Suit, was forced. And I think they forced themselves to sound like this. I will say that.
Nah, I think
this is not organic.
I think the feeling of it not being organic, I think is, leaned into, and I'll just be biasy in their name. It's a little bit, uncanny, just because what it is.
Names don't fucking matter, honestly. I'm trying to think of
he's wearing an Edgar suit. Okay,
I get that, but I'm trying to think
real
of
punk kids trying to play pop music.
It's a good example of a band that has a really cool name, but you could tell they're forced. Fuck. I don't know.
Rock Noir. I'm just kidding. It's not a cool name.
Which was said, by the way. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots.
But yeah, no, this, like I said, I hated this band the first time I listened to it.
And I guess I will try it again, to be fair to you, Joey, because I only did listen to it once. And if Aaron's saying that he liked it a little bit more second time, that's a big thing to say, and you're saying it took you a little bit, and this is the band you picked, maybe I'll try it again. But the first half of this fucking turned me off so bad.
Yeah.
It might as well be on the radio or a fucking, commercial or, I don't know, a theme to a fucking really shitty rom-com movie.
I don't disagree.
Thank you. And I do love Lust for Life. That's a great Iggy Pop song.
I'm not bashing Lust for Life.
I guess I want to make the point that, like, commercial songs, which is so funny. That's the reason I found out about the Transplants, one of my favorite fucking groups ever.
Yeah.
I love
fucking hair care.
Yeah, it was Garnier Fructis.
Maybelline. Garnier, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's a great piano riff.
It really is. Which is, I don't know, it's like a super group, so like that's really funny too. I don't usually like that.
Yeah. It's funny because I didn't know that was the Transplants, and I was listening to other songs by the Transplants, and then I finally got that record, and I went, what the fuck? This is the hair commercial song. What the fuck?
I should bring that for Aaron. He would literally fucking quit. That's the end of the podcast.
That would be a fun episode, yeah. We would be, I don't know. That would be a fun episode, honestly.
When we got to drugs rule everything around me, dreams get the money.
Oh God! Don't do that.
You would be like, "What the fuck is happening right now?"
Don't do that.
I don't think Aaron would ever be on board with that band.
No, I can't think of a single song actually.
I think he would make fun of all of them.
Yeah, you would hate every song.
Honestly, I've played that band like, you know, just like at work and other places, and you know, people that don't listen to any punk, they go, what the fuck is this shit, dude? What the hell?
Wait, Teddy, do you like the Transplants? Yeah, do you like them?
Oh no. Oh no.
God damn it, dude. Joey, I guess that's the whole thing about this fucking podcast is like, I fucking hate a lot of shit Joey brings. I fucking don't like a lot, or like a lot of shit, but then we have like the similar fucking, I love the Transplants, fucking love that shit. Me and Aaron love this fucking Dead Ones record. Me and Teddy really like Action. Good band. I don't know. Music is weird.
It is weird, and I do want to clarify a statement I made earlier, just a minute ago. Just to be clear, Teddy, I don't think there should be any new metal bands, regardless of who's in it. So I just I throw that out there. So I think people should leave that genre alone and stop. We don't need more bands. So.
Let it die.
It is true. Like, I'm trying to think of like a good,
you know, like, I would say that
modern metal band.
Well, I'm just gonna go with.
I'm talking about like metal, like death metal, black metal, like specifically. I'm not talking music in general, but
I'm gonna go with like 80s shit, right? Like me and Aaron are pretty. You know, I love The Cure, I love the Smiths, I love I don't know, Talking Heads.
Metal.
No, I'm using this as an example.
Talking Heads 70s.
I don't know, 80s shit. I'm a big fan of. And I thought I was going to say, like, oh, yeah, that should be dead as well. Like, that, nobody should do that anymore. And then I heard Molchat Doma. And I was like, oh, shit. Just as good. Just as good.
Yeah.
Yeah, once in a while you get a something breaks through. But, I mean...
I think a big thing now is, like, a lot of kids hype up stuff that just sounds like everything else. And I've been having a hard time listening to a lot of newer bands because they just get hyped and it just sounds like everything else.
Like Amon the Sniffers.
Well, I also
I really need something to like stand out for me to be like obsessed as I was when I was alive.
Well, I think some of it's old man syndrome for us now, right? Like it's not the new stuff for us, right? So I'm sure people our age felt the same way about some stuff we liked at that age.
100%.
But I also think that part of it is social media because everyone now is into a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? And everything's like this weird hodgepodge of 13 different subcultures, and you know what I mean? Like I
think it's fine.
I can't. I don't want to drag this episode out too much longer, so I'm not going to get too into it. But I went to a show recently, and I don't go to shows very often, and I was appalled. To say the least. And it's just like you see people and it's like this weird amalgamation, like their whole thing. And I don't care what you're going to wear or what you're into. It's none of my business at the end of the day. I really don't care that much. But I was like fascinated by some of these people. It's like 14 different, you know what I mean, distinct, what used to be distinct subcultures like mashed into this one person, and it's like, oh, so everyone's just into everything now, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. wearing corn patches next to their dystopia patches or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So funny you said dystopia, dude. That's so funny.
Old man yells at cloud.
Well, me and Joey went to see that very modern emo screamo band versus Self. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
And there's like young, I mean, I'm talking like 15, 16-year-old kids with like dystopia patches on them. Like in Florida, at least for me and Aaron, like those two wouldn't necessarily cross over too often, which was like weird for me.
No, yeah, and like I said, like I've brought it up here before.
Or a Gravedigger shirt at that fucking hardcore fucking punk show we went to here. I was like, what the fuck? That's so bad.
You know, I like
it's good,
and it's not even just music. It's like anime memorabilia and fucking like fishnets, and then like you know, like I talked about that one kid with the wizard hat, the corpse paint, and the Dysphere shirt, and then the big '90s Marilyn Manson jeans, and I was just like, what is going on, dude? You got
what a mix.
You're all over the map, bro.
Lost me at the jeans. That'd be that kid's friend otherwise.
He's got
this shirt. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Dysphere shirt, a witch hat, corpse paint, and big baggy Jinkos and Labubus. I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what is happening?
I don't believe you said Dysphere, dude.
Cloud.
I just started listening to Dysphere again. Fucking so good. Good.
Yeah.
So good.
I don't know. If you're a kid and you're listening to this and you listen to the last 10 minutes of this, make your band. Make your band. I don't care what we're all saying. If you're a punk, make a fucking metal band. If you're metal, make
don't.
Fucking sell your guitars and buy a synth. Sell your synths and buy guitars.
Get a theremin.
Just make music. I don't
Go
care.
do it. We're just jaded old men. Go do it.
No, I talked to Joe Latchett about this, not on an episode, but I said there's two sides of Aaron. There's the open, bring everybody in, let's be nice to everyone punk side of Aaron, and then there's the gatekeeper, stay out of fucking metal side of Aaron. So stay out of metal. Do all the other stuff though.
But you hate metal people too. That's the funny part.
That's the reason why I'm telling them to stay out of it, because like I used to not hate metal people. That's a modern problem.
Fair.
That's the thing though, is metalheads hate metal. That's why punks make the best metal.
No, you guys don't. Jesus Christ.
You guys ever heard Black Witchery, bro, out of Florida?
Yeah, those guys aren't punks.
No, but punks like them. That's the funny part.
Do they?
Your boys in fucking your boy from fucking what's his name?
But see, that guy was like me. That guy was deep off in some other shit too. You know what I mean?
I think your problem is that stuff isn't fringe or weird anymore, and it's very accessible. I think that's it.
Yeah, but that's part of the point, was to be intentionally fringe and weird.
I think that's symptom of, the times too. Like every cool band from, 30 years ago, if they made a fucking Instagram video, I'd be like, what the fuck is this? What the hell?
Like I just said, it's social media, it's the internet, right? Everyone's into.
It really
you have
is.
access to everything. Nothing's exclusive to this group or that group anymore.
I want to say,
if you're trying to be mysterious, that's even more cringe. Like
nowadays, if you're on Instagram trying to be mysterious, yes, that is very cringe.
I think that's the internet is another reason that street punk records have gone up so much in price.
That is true.
15 years ago, you could get a Global Threat record, $30, maybe max. Now. You can't even get it for under 100. Like, that's crazy.
There's
this local kid who looks like he climbed out of like 2008. He's like 16. I'm like, fuck. Leather, like street punk hair. Dude,
hell yeah,
I love it.
Makes me feel nostalgic.
Express yourself, guys. Wear your Labubu's. Put your mohawks up. Fucking. I want to see corpse paint, mohawks.
No,
studded leather.
Joey, shut up.
Jinkos. I don't care. I'm not even joking.
Converse.
As long as you're not a piece of shit. As long as you're not a
yeah, but most of these people are pieces of shit. Remember Shitlord? Do you remember the Shit Commander? He was a piece of shit. This is that kid we're talking about. I really like Oi and I really like Green Day, but I do a lot of drugs and I don't have a job. Fucking.
Well, his whole thing was, I'm fucking working class bot, and I was like, what job do you have? I'm like, I'm in between jobs right now.
I have a job.
What?
I'm a skinhead though, and I have a full head of hair, and I just have big fucking Jayco jeans, and I fucking have a Rancid shirt. Fucking weirdo.
I guess this is what I would say. Kind of sum this all up. Like, I get what you guys are saying, and yeah, like at the end of the day, do whatever you want to do. Don't listen to me. But there is every one of these things we're talking about did have some sort of unique subculture unto themselves at some point in the past, and that has been eroded some.
Sure.
Everything is becoming more homogenized, and for better or for worse, it is what it is. But there is something lost in each one of these separate subcultures when it's all when there's TikTok tutorials about it, and you know what I mean, and everyone is into a little bit of everything, and you got girls on TikTok drawing like anime drawings of Euronymous with Freezing Moon playing and how they're in love with him, and you know what I mean. It's just, and then you
check out my punk fit with my Jordans.
Exactly. Here's my punk fit. Let me give you a tutorial on how to stud your fucking leather printed shoes. There's a certain aspect of all those cultures that's lost in that.
It's all about selling out.
I disagree. But
what's that?
Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. Yeah, makes it. I forgot the word.
Deludes. There's like a lot of diluting of things, that are cool and stuff that, like, I think Aaron's take is fine, especially with his background of obscure metal. When he talks about it, it seems so much cooler than what I have known from the side of of Instagram internet.
Fuck, dude. You just said it so well.
Like, no, don't.
No. I'm sorry to interrupt. Let me just jump in because I knew nothing about black metal until I met Aaron, and then the only thing I knew about black metal was the crazy stories. This guy killed his band member. This guy fucking stabbed a guy. This guy, he showed me this video. This guy walking on stage. Bam, bam, bam. Fucking shoots a guy.
That old video, yeah.
And the band just keeps playing. So, back then, yeah, that was way cool. You're right, Joey. That was way, not to say cool, more interesting back then hearing it through. I mean, I think stories are, we're losing out on storytelling in general in life. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and then like I said, there's and this isn't exclusive to metal or black metal. I just use that. I use that as an example a lot on this show to not denigrate what we're, because it's a topic we don't talk about on here, so it's easier to use as an example, right, than trying to talk about something more closer to the subject matter of the show. But it's happening in punk too. Like, punk culture has been
are you done?
Eroded a lot by the internet. So, tell her we're done, Teddy. You're good. You can go home.
Fuck, what's her name? Artemis Bastion? Fuck, what's her name? Fuck, I knew her name.
It's Always Sunny.
What's your name, lady?
We're hopping on a foot.
Okay.
Look,
we're hopping on a foot plane tomorrow morning, so...
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this shit up. You have fun at Maryland Death Fest.
Wrap it up, boys. Wrap it up, boys.
Teddy gotta go with love. Spread your love, man.
Sabian.
Close.
Fuck.
Anyhow.
All right, guys. Well, anyway, that was a long. Hopefully, somebody stuck around and listened to all that fucking nonsense.
I don't know why they would.
I think that was the best part of the show.
Make it bad.
Best part of the show.
Okay, my close away take. If you're making stuff and you think it's good, stop making stuff. If you think it's bad, keep making it.
Hell yeah, dude. That's good advice.
That is not bad, Joey. Well said. I'm on board for that.
Wow. Yeah, because we know a lot of people that make really bad stuff who think it's really good.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it out for you if it's really bad.
Thank you, Teddy, for coming on again.
Yeah, always.
Thanks for doing the weird schedule thing with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Anytime.
And check out Punk Disputes Records at Store Envy.
Check out Hallex.
Yeah, that's kind of it. We'll be
Hallex.
There you go. There you go, Keith. You got it finally.
Alexander. Go to Minnesota.
This will come out. I was gonna say if you're at Maryland Death Fest, say hi to Teddy, but I think this is gonna come out after that is over. So never mind.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So, but yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
Teddy. Thanks, Aaron. Oh fuck yeah, we need better body clips. I need some Hank clips too. Fuck.
It's Louis. It's unisex Louis Vuitton.
Vagina. You just need a Peggy Hill in there.
I'll tell you what.
Fucking A. Anyways, yeah. Anybody got anything? Teddy, you want to shout out anything? Anything you got going on? Anything? Looking for a drummer. Get this guy a drummer.
Yeah, we're looking for a drummer. We got nothing going on. I think our next show, if we find one, is in September for Meth Fest. My homegirl Kaylee is putting on like a grind fest up here in Minneapolis. She's up here from Arizona, so it has transplanted from Arizona to Minneapolis. A good time.
All right. Did you say Meth Fest?
That's what I heard.
MESS.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't encourage our listeners to go to Meth Fest. You probably
Everyone
shouldn't. Do that.
I don't know, for a grind show. Hell yeah, dude.
You need it. Need it to play grind.
But all right.
Joey, you got anything?
Boys.
Nah. My arm's healthy. I'm playing bass again. That doesn't mean anything to anybody. I'm back.
Well, it's been a pleasure, boys.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Teddy, thank you again. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Course.
Goodbye, world.
Bye.
Okay.